Spider-Man is one of the most recognizable modern superheroes. Created by Marvel Comics in 1962, Peter Parker, an ordinary teenager bitten by a radioactive spider, gained extraordinary powers: the proportional strength and agility of a spider, the ability to cling to walls, a heightened spider sense that warns him of danger, and his web shooters, a technological invention that lets him swing across cities and trap enemies. Beyond his powers, Spider-Man's identity is shaped by his moral code, famously summed up in the phrase, "With great power comes great responsibility." He is both an everyman hero and a symbol of resilience, balancing human struggles with superhuman abilities. In contrast, Anansi comes from West African mythology, particularly the Akan people of Ghana, and has become one of the most well-known trickster figures in African and Caribbean folklore. Anansi is often depicted as a spider, sometimes appearing fully as one or in a hybrid form between man and spider. He is not defined by physical strength, but by intelligence, cunning, and the ability to manipulate stories and situations to his advantage. Anansi is revered as a cultural hero who brought wisdom, storytelling, and cleverness to humankind. His tales emphasize the value of wit over might, and they have traveled across continents through oral tradition, becoming central to folklore in Africa, the Caribbean, and beyond. Placing Spider-Man and Anansi against each other creates a symbolic battle between two very different kinds of webmasters. Spider-Man embodies science, responsibility, and modern heroism, while Anansi represents tradition, trickery, and the ancient power of storytelling. Both draw their essence from the idea of the spider, but they express it in vastly different ways. On a physical level, Spider-Man's abilities are rooted in speed, agility, and technology. He can dodge bullets, lift cars, and fight against foes far stronger than himself. His webs are engineered devices, giving him a versatile arsenal for movement, defense, and attack. Against Anansi, these abilities would give Spider-Man a significant advantage in combat. However, Anansi is not a warrior in the conventional sense. His power lies in control over fate, perception, and narrative. Myths portray him as someone who can deceive even gods, weave illusions, and reshape the course of events through words and cunning. This makes the comparison fascinating. Spider-Man could outmatch Anansi in a direct physical fight, but Anansi's trickery could alter the conditions of the battle. He could deceive Spider-Man into fighting shadows, mislead him into traps, or confuse him by manipulating perception itself. Unlike a supervillain in New York, Anansi's tactics might be subtle and psychological, testing Spider-Man's resolve and intellect rather than his fists. Thematically, Spider-Man represents responsibility. He consistently sacrifices personal happiness for the greater good. Anansi represents freedom, mischief, and subversion of authority. He often bends or breaks rules to teach lessons or to simply outwit those who are stronger. This makes their confrontation not only a battle of powers, but also a clash of philosophies. Could responsibility withstand trickery? Could cunning dismantle discipline? In cultural terms, this pairing also highlights the blending of modern mythology with ancient traditions. Spider-Man, though fictional and modern, has become a mythic figure in his own right, embodying archetypes of the hero who suffers but perseveres. Anansi, much older, represents the trickster archetype seen across cultures, from Loki in Norse mythology to Coyote in Native American traditions. Both serve as mirrors of human nature, one through sacrifice and responsibility, the other through cleverness and storytelling. Ultimately, imagining Spider-Man and Anansi together connects to very different cultural worlds. It is not only a hypothetical battle of abilities, but also an exploration of myth and meaning. Spider-Man, a hero born of science and morality, meets Anansi, a god born of story and cunning. Each commands the web in their own way, reflecting the endless possibilities of myth-making, where modern superheroes meet ancient deities in the shared imagination of humanity.